Hello, I'm here again with one of the TRIZ Masters, and we have another TRIZ Masters interview. I'm sitting here with Oleg Feygenson, who is TRIZ Master number 78 since 2010. And since 2010, you're the youngest TRIZ Master, as I recall.
That is true, yeah. I'm still the youngest one.
You're still the youngest one. Okay, one of the most important questions normally for people is then how did you get affected by TRIZ?
Well, interesting question. I was really young, 10, 11 years old, when my father told me about TRIZ for the first time. Then when I was 15, he took me at TRIZ conference. Henry was alive at that time, and I met him, I met other people, and that's how I was influenced. So
Okay,
long ago.
so long ago, and your father brought you to,
Yeah.
to TRIZ then. Okay, that is nice. And we know also that you were working a long time for Gen 3 partners. So what were your favorite TRIZ tools before that time and after you were with Gen 3?
Okay, so before Gen 3, I learned a lot of classical TRIZ tools. I loved contradictions, I loved Altschuler's matrix. At Gen 3, as you know, we use function-oriented search a lot. So I can tell that 80% of my projects with Gen 3, they were about function-oriented search. So I would say that was my favorite tool there.
Okay, so function-oriented search.
Yeah.
Then you changed from Gen 3 and are now working for Samsung.
Yeah.
Did this then reflect also on the tools you use?
I think so. You know, in Korea, it is a little bit difficult to use function-oriented search. I can explain you why. Because they have another structure of phrases. They put verb at the end. So when you formulate, one object performs some function to the other object, for Korean people sometimes it is difficult to understand. That is why I think I use more classical TRIZ again. They love subfield modeling.
Okay, good. And then one last question is, personally, for your life, how did TRIZ change your life then? Personally, what you get personally out of it?
I can tell you honestly, when I was graduated from university, just, to separate from TRIZ, I decided, okay, I will be a physicist. I, completed my PhD in physics, and at that time, I thought, okay, no, I'm not going to use TRIZ. However, because this infection in my childhood, so I'm using TRIZ, and I would tell you, I live very interesting life. I enjoy, working with big companies, before that was clients of Gen 3, now it is Samsung, and I really enjoy that.
So I hope it goes on like this.
Thank you very much.